All right. Back in Savages in Sobriety, 2026. I'm here with my roommate, Nick. Give us a little background on yourself.
Just trying to stay sober roughly since high school, but when you're in the essence of alcoholics and addicts, you would essentially go towards the stigma more or less instead of against it.
Right.
Hey, when you're working on cars, working in yards, certain yards sometimes, especially when you do a lot of car stuff, when you're, I don't want to say that, when you do work around certain people that have that mentality, you get the mentality. It's more of like a magnetic mentality in a sense.
Well, yeah, because with the addictive personality, we tend to gravitate where we're comfortable. Or
Exactly.
gravitate towards things that we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or you want to please your elders, or hey, if I'm like this, then he'll appreciate me more. When in all honesty,
Right.
wants you to be not him.
Right. Well, and that's that's borderline Stockholm.
Exactly.
Right. So, do you believe in sober dates?
Not really,
No. Why?
because if I put a date on it, and then the next day you fucked it up more or less.
Okay. So a lot to do with the having something to hold against yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
Yeah. Okay. I dig that. What's one thing that you like people to know about you? What do you want the world to know about you specifically?
Honest, caring, hardworking, always looking for work even if I have work. I mean, honest stuff.
Okay.
Just because people are addicts doesn't mean they're not human.
Right.
I've met a lot of people in sober living that I wouldn't hire that guy to save his life.
Right.
But then there's also guys that, hey, I go to war for.
Right. And that's just it. Is I've met people that I mean, my boy Brian Hunter. I'd give my life for that man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For the fact that he is more than willing to go out of his way for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Under one condition: don't be fucking stupid.
We have a lot of those.
I mean, well, and that's that goes with anything. Where do you feel like you're struggling right now?
Work, because it's just like sometimes with schedules, if you want to be back by to catch your IOP, because at the end of the day, I still need IOP. I don't need, hey, 9 to 5, screw IOP, I'm going to bed.
Right.
And a lot of people lose that mindset of IOP and, hey, I'm working now, I'm fine. I don't need IOP, and then they leave, go home, go apartment. They're fucked at the end of the day.
Right. So what is it about IOP that helps you the most?
The barbershop kind of feeling.
Yeah.
That, hey, everybody's talking about their problems and laugh, joke.
Right.
Laugh about it.
So the open atmosphere.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Who do you look up to right now?
You for one, but there's lots of guys out there. Crew Sober Living, Rich Montoya specifically. In this industry, there's a lot of people that you look against at a certain time point that you look back later and think of certain employers that made them that way as in a sense it wasn't them necessarily.
Well, so you mean so you go into a sober living with a certain mindset,
Mhm.
and that's not their way of thinking.
Or personality.
So then you essentially push against them because that's not where you're at.
Exactly.
But then once you progress in your sobriety, then you realize that, hey, maybe they're not a douchebag, they were just trying to help me.
Yeah.
Right.
But also when your boss is telling you, hey, think this. I've spoke with multiple people, hey, I know you guys help people with employment. Oh, we'll get back to you, You call them. Oh, nothing.
Right.
Sitting on red for going on 6 months now.
Wow.
And they can't say, hey, blatantly, bye.
Right. Do you find yourself triggered recently? Like, are there things that you come across in your daily happenings that trigger you sometimes?
people on like RTD, it's like there's a better light, but it's like you can't tell everybody, hey, go for recovery, when they're not thinking go for recovery, they're going to the next drug dealer's house.
Right, right. So then just the everyday normal interactions with that side of the fence.
Yep, and it's just like you want to pull them up over the fence like you're trying to save a dog from the fire, but you can't save the dog if the dog ain't by the window.
I like that. You hear that? That's a good one. What do you, when you run into those triggers, or if you find yourself triggered, what method do you use to bring yourself off the ledge?
Coping, YouTube, meditation, understanding that not all people think the same way that I do. Just because I'm sober doesn't necessarily mean the next person's going to want to be sober either.
Right. So you use a lot of the inner, what do they call that? The inner direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 3 months?
Owning land, owning a shop, not inheriting a shop, but owning a shop.
In 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know you said you don't believe in sober dates without
Mm-hmm.
putting a date on it. Do you feel like you have enough time right now that you wouldn't need to be here? Say you had somewhere else to go.
No, because of my family circumstances.
Okay. So what is it about where you're at right now that you're so
Triggered?
confident that in 3 months you can have property?
Family circumstances will change legally, being forced because of certain people, here nor there, but
So then basically, so right now, there's things happening within your family that potentially, or maybe even will, bring you inheritances.
yes. Because I more or less want to start like a company that hires and trains addicts, because there's not a lot of those in numerous states: Kansas, Florida, Texas, Montana,
South Dakota.
Wyoming. Well, yeah, South Dakota.
Right. So you feel that in 3 months you'll be in a good enough place that wouldn't potentially bring you back down, having everything just handed to you and having.
If I use my right coping skills, I don't think so.
Okay. So 6 months after that.
Making sure that not only my side of the track's clean or my side of the street's clean, but eventually start sweeping the other side of the street.
So then you want to give back.
Exactly, like starting 2 or 3 silver livings
Okay.
within the next 4 or 5 years.
Okay. Let me think. Da 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 da. How much time do you put in a day for your sobriety?
Constantly, I'm thinking, hey, how can I strengthen my sobriety on top of looking for applications and jobs?
Right. So what does that look like?
Roughly in the morning, bathroom, look up, turn on the iPad, see what's new on Indeed, ZipRecruiter, and stuff like that, just in general. Just trying to find out, hey, could I potentially do this? But when a lot of people don't call back, it's just like, at the end of the day,
It's a little
sitting there,
discouraging.
sitting there for 8 hours, when you should probably do it for 2. Is it really worth it? Am I pounding the pavement, or am I just pounding the headrest? Sitting there for no reason.
I mean, that's a good way to look at it. So if you had words of encouragement for somebody who's still in the shit, what would you tell them?
Never give up, never retreat.
Tell them.
Never give up and never retreat.
So you hear a common theme? Never give up, ever, for any reason. So if, say, your dream comes true,
Roughly, start my own junkyard at the very least. saving old salvage vehicles, restoring them, more or less. Can you read celebrity names into this?
Oh, what?
Can you do celebrity names in this?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Richard Rollins without the sense of the addict mindset in essence.
I'm not sure who that is, so I don't know.
Richard Rollins, Gas Monkey.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all.
Okay. I mean, I still, I mean, I know of him. I just don't know a whole lot about him. So then you're looking to keep yourself occupied,
Exactly.
and you feel like you potentially have the coping skills and mechanisms that can keep you from falling back off. Because I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty lucrative. So if you actually get there,
Exactly.
I mean, there's a lot to be said for that.
It's a $4.6 billion industry.
I mean, and that's on the lighter side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it could potentially go into customs,
TV.
restorations. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So and if you look, there's more often than not, you go from rags to riches.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of potential for
Hitting back to rags again.
right.
It's not a matter of where I'm at, it's where I'm trying to go.
Yeah. I mean, you got to stay focused, you know, on your potential success rather than, you know,
The past.
or the shit that can catch you up or even knock you down.
Exactly.
Right.
Like bad choices, bad relationship choices.
Well, yeah, I mean those things happen. I mean the Heavenly Father gives you those trials and tribulations to test you, to strengthen you. Without the darkness, there is no light.
Now, is there a way to use that light to make the rest of the world, is where I look at it.
Well, see, I mean, so you want to start with yourself first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because the analogy is, say you're in an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Airplane's going down. The gas masks come down, or the oxygen masks come down, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect to save the person next to you if you don't have one?
I give it to the mother and the kid before I take it for myself.
Well, see, that's just it. So then, I mean, you're potentially giving your life for nothing. You have to protect yourself in order to have the strength and the awareness to do anything for anybody else. See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
But how also do we know that kid in 18 years is not going to be the next doctor at the hospital?
well,
So
that's true. But then, say at that point, the oxygen cuts out and you're all dead anyways.
At least I did one last good deed.
I mean, it's a positive way to look at it. What's your favorite quote?
Can't lead a horse to water, or can't lead a horse to water and make him drink.
But you can sure drown that motherfucker. All right, well, thanks for coming on here, buddy. I appreciate you. I love you guys, and as always, do not give up. You are worth it. You, right there, you're worth it. I love you.